I wonder if Ruby will get better sometime.
This is the ether. The explosion that you created converted your mass into energy.
I need to stop a man called Nathaniel Job. I have to save everyone.
He was threatening a civilian and I had to intervene. His eyes, they were glowing.
It was me. I was told that Nathaniel's years of research irradiated him.
What can we do?
You need to start your training.
What are you playing at? You think you and some mate pulling some prank is going to scare me?
Excuse me?
You think putting in some contact lenses or something is going to make me think that you and Fred? It's pathetic. No, mate. I'm in this to win.
It's not your fault, you know.
Well, it kind of is.
You weren't in control, Ruby.
If it wasn't for that explosion, Nathaniel would never have had that opportunity.
Okay. Alright, well, yeah, it is your fault then. Everything that's happening now, you're responsible for. It's your fault. Those are words you wanted to hear? You weren't even here, Ruby. You were in the ether. You've got to move on.
I don't quite know how to do that.
Look, I can't exactly know what it was like to be in the ether. But you must have had some time to reflect.
I guess I've been given a second chance, somehow.
Well, the ether, it can invigorate us, but it can also take from us.
What do you mean?
Well, some believe that the ether was created by us, individually. That we all have our own ether. It can't be destroyed, just merely changed.
Changed how?
Well, in the same way you've changed. A new outlook.
You're not wrong. I guess I've been reborn in a way.
I suppose so. But you died in that explosion, Ruby. If you want to be a new person, or a better version of yourself, you're going to have to take that first step.
But I can't do that if I keep letting people down.
You haven't let anyone down. You sacrificed yourself to save your friends. You've been given this second chance. Use it. Make things better than what they were before.
What time's the interview again?
I've made some calls. We've got a last minute slot at 6 p.m.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you. I'm hoping this interview makes all blow over.
There's nothing to blow over, nothing happened.
If you say that in the interview, public opinion will sway to Merman Jr. You'll be playing the classic denial stance. It's not me you have to convince. It's the papers, the public, they love a good story.
Right.
The man wrongly accused of murder is actually working with Extinction and Darious Weaver again. They love that gossip.
The fact is that I'm not. And has everyone forgotten that Darius escaped prison nearly 2 years ago?
According to Merman Jr., he serves time by other means. Not that that actually explains anything. Be ready for 5 p.m. I need to secure the equipment from the studio, but I'll be back for 5.
I'm sorry, Joanna. Please, we need you.
You killed Jayne.
Yes, I did, but it's more than that now. It's my line of work at the time and just, he's not a job to me. Please, let me explain.
2 minutes.
Life gives and life takes. I'm trying to change and make amends for what I did. No matter how impossible it is.
It is impossible.
Yes, it is. That's why I set this organisation with ethical people like Pepper and Fiona, who do great work on making Waterside a better place for all.
Of course you would say that. Look, if you were willing to murder someone, you would say anything to get what you want.
It's not about me now. It never was. My team's main focus right now is Ralphie Merman Jr.
The mayoral candidate.
I'm Connor Blakely's murderer.
What are you on about? Connor Blakely stepped down as acting mayor and deputy. He's not dead.
Well, that's what Merman Jr.'s spin team came out with. I can assure you, your friend has passed on. As soon as he agreed to work with Merman Jr., he took action in the man's own office.
Even if this were all true, which I'm still not trusting you on, how could you possibly know all of this?
I got a team of hackers, Joanna. And as you know, Mr. Harper was a very paranoid man who had CCTV in his office to protect himself and Blakely. And as you know as well, he had a tendency to keep audio files of every meeting, planned or unexpected, ready on flash drives at a moment's notice.
How could he have covered all of this up? Was I ever in danger?
Connor Blakely was part of the common conspiracy. Well, not directly, but the resources were pretty much limitless. As for you, at one point, you were in danger.
What?
You're under threat of death for knowing too much about what happened to Harper.
Why should I believe you? Why should I trust you?
Speak to Ruby. I had a chance to finish her off a few months ago. Twice, in fact. Also, I started making my own decisions. I've left the employment of the likes of Job, Extinction, King Industries, and Darious Weaver's Ghost.
Darius isn't dead.
Sorry?
Darius Weaver is not dead.
How do you know this?
He's working on Ralphie Merman Jr.'s campaign. How could you miss this?
He must have been overlooked. He's got to be stopped.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We need to go for a walk.
Can I not wait for another time? I'm busy.
I think now is as good a time as any.
Please, Xander, what is bringing me down here going to achieve, huh?
I want King Industries, and I've had enough of your games.
I've done nothing of the sort.
What, you and your friends trying to gang up on me? Me? You're out of luck.
He was not my friend.
I don't like liars.
And what is it exactly are you planning on doing to me, huh?
You already know the answer to that, mate.
Good one.
I am a man of business and respect, and I will not be treated otherwise.
Ruby, I think it's best you stay here for the time being.
Why?
You need to rest.
I want to go back into the world.
Look, we need a chat. Look, ordinarily I wouldn't come here while you were recovering. It's too risky to be here in case you're found out. But things have changed and I need your help.
Of course. With what? What's happened?
I've been tracking Nathaniel and, well, a civilian found out about his powers. Someone at King Industries, I don't know. But he did something to me and my powers and I can't face him alone.
I will help, but why haven't you gone to the police? William, what's wrong?
I've lost all respect since I took the bribe money. They don't know, but they are aware. My name's been dragged through the dirt ever since this, just because I took some bloody hush money. That's the last time I ever worked with someone outside the force. That whole time, I had the killer right under my nose.
We all make mistakes. We can avenge what Nathaniel did when he capitalised on yours, but that doesn't make it the right thing to do.
It's not about revenge, Ruby. It's about justice. To use the old cliche. I promise it's the right thing to do and it will be done.
Well, then we better stop talking and get on with it.
Okay.
Is Nathaniel not joining us?
I've had people watching you both since our initial meet. Nathaniel Job was sat down taking some notes on today's session thus far. You interrupted him.
I can explain this.
You understand, of course, that by default, Nathaniel Job will be given the CEO title of King Industries. The police have already been contacted about the assault.
Sorry, mate. Just
No need to worry. You've done nothing wrong. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
We've been made aware of Xander's assaulting you. The police have been contacted. But I am pleased to say that you have secured your position as CEO of King Industries. Now get some rest. I'll phone you in the morning to discuss handover to you.
Just leave it.
Piss off.
It's Nate, I need to talk to you.
Sorry, my name's Nathaniel. I'll have my assistant talk to you. I'm really busy.
Nate, it's me, Gwen.
Who's that?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine.
Wait there. Sorry, miss. Professor Job's been assaulted. He's gone home to rest. Can I ask who you are?
I hope he's alright. I'm Gwen. Gwen of Job, his sister.
You look fine, honestly. 2 minutes broadcast, sit down.
So where's the interview?
They'll be here soon.
Hi, Jeremy.
Miss Harper, nice to meet you.
And you too. Thank you. Please call me June.
30 seconds to broadcast.
I can understand that this may feel a little awkward given the circumstances, but I'm willing to be professional in the situation and forget the past.
I am also. I don't want any hard feelings.
There are none. I mean, you were acquitted after all.
15 seconds to broadcast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
So, Mr. Pearce, given the photographs that were leaked to Waterside News yesterday, are there any comments you wish to make on the details surrounding the allegations of these photographs?
Yes, there are. The allegations that I'm working with Extinction are completely false. Anyone researching my background in journalism will know that just before I became news anchor, I did work undercover with Extinction for several months, but I was instrumental in taking them down and bringing them to justice. They disbanded over a year ago, and the previous governing body hasn't done enough in tracking down these individuals, and that is something that I want to push forward in doing.
But you already know where someone from Extinction is. Darious Weaver, you met him in the outskirts of the city yesterday. Why not report him? Why meet him in such a secluded area?
With regards to Darious Weaver's freedom, I refer to my opponent's statement that he was given an alternate punishment. However, during my time at Extinction, I rose the ranks and became second in command. Not many people know that. Naturally, I became close with Darious, but he is a bad person, and he is a criminal, and deserves justice for escaping his time in prison. But during our time, a friendship did develop. But that is not salvageable, and he is irredeemable. The conversation, as photographed, was about how we move forward, not only in politics, but also in life. I've heard that he would become deputy mayor if Ralphie Merman Jr. were to win the election. To avoid complications, we met privately.
So you condemn him even after all of your years of friendship that you've mentioned?
I condemn him, and I condemn what he's trying to do today.
And what's that?
As said, he's trying to become the deputy mayor of Waterside, and that will not be good for our future.
Do you understand that voters may be a little doubtful of you, even after all of the reasons that you've given?
Of course. I just ask that the voters try to understand what I wanted to achieve with that conversation.
Did anything come of the conversation?
I'm afraid to say no.
So, what does this mean for you both?
Upon reflection, I've decided that it's a discussion to have after Election Day. Now is just not the right time.
Mr. Pearce, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you also.
And we're off air.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I wanted to apologise for my awkwardness earlier.
No. Completely understand.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Things are getting slightly easier, but thank you. How are you doing?
In truth, it's been tough trying to come to terms with what happened.
I felt that interviewing you today would help, and it has. Even talking to you now is doing the same. I have to go now, Mr. Pearce.
Call me Jeremy. It's been lovely meeting you.
Thank you. Bye, Nina.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know who they were sending over, and it was also last minute.
It's all good, Nina. Look, I found myself getting some closure in places. How did I do?
Fantastic. Look, you're trending right now. Hashtag Jayne v Darious. Hashtag Jayne and Pearce for mayor. Not overly fond of Jayne v Darious. I think we should avoid a fight.
Well, all press is good press, right?
Joe. Please, I really need to speak to you and your
Go
sister.
Go away, I don't want to see you.
Please, Joanna, don't do this.
Joanna, you alright?
Oh, Ruby, no, I'm fine.
Joanna, what's happened?
Nothing, Ruby. Nothing.
If you don't tell me, I can't help you.
I saw my dad.
Jeremy's turning the campaign in on itself and he's using you as a weapon. Can I trust you?
Of course you can. Why would you ask that?
I haven't spoken to my dad for the last 5 years. Recently he's got in touch.
Stay away from King Industries.
The lads are getting restless. Need you to step up.
I'll become deputy mayor and then I'll make sure that everyone pays back their debts.